Welcome, people of the World Wide Web. So this is Chris from Cypher Sigma Toys, and yes, we have two pickups, and as the thumbnail would pertain, we have Jackie Chan and maybe a Grail. So yeah, a lot to explain on this. So we'll open up one at a time, and then I'll go through my things. First, we'll go Jackie Chan. And obviously, a lot of people who follow my channels are probably thinking, you know, Jackie Chan's a movie star. Why would he be in the toy range? And obviously, any of you toy fans out there know, early 2000s, Jackie Chan actually had a cartoon called Jackie Chan Adventures. And because he had a cartoon, he had a little action figure. So here is action figure Jackie Chan, quite wobbly. Oh, no. Oh, okay. So he can look like he's walking or dancing, a bit Austin Powersy. I'm sure a lot of people would assume. I don't know if, yeah. So his body. Okay, so yeah, you basically twist his body, and he can do like punching action and stuff like this. So we have, I think, for just under a 10, I saw this. I've seen quite a few Jackie Chan figures just pop up. And then we have the evil bad guys, which are this kind of the ninja that are after him and these little totems. I thought this was really cool. Really big fan of Jackie Chan as a movie star. So had to get him a toy figure. Not interested in any more of the line or anything. I would like to get the anime series at some point, but again, it's expensive and hard to find. But I had to pick both of these up, as I say. I think I had a bit of credit in there, so it didn't even, because like £7, I think, £10 overall if I didn't take my credit. So yeah, that is where we have Jackie Chan. So a little bit, you know, Rush Hour. If they did a Chris Tucker figure, that would be absolutely awesome. I would, you know, someone personally does that, please do hit me up if you're watching. So those are the first reveal day. So we have this. So this is very interesting. This is something that came on Vinted, and I snapped this up. So I saw it, thought about it for a minute or two, decided it was a bargain. It was £15 plus fees, pardon me, and postage. So it was under £20. Now, if you've watched the channel, you will see I've done some talking toy videos. I'm doing some more, but I've got a lot of pickups this month, so I've kind of overflowed each week with 2 pickups. And I did a toy video explaining about the female characters, about 80s and 90s figures where they didn't have these sort of figures. Now, some of them that I'm mentioning now I have looked at, and I have tried to search and never really found them on eBay back in the day. Now, I've not constantly looked for it. Recently, because of a bit of a re-interest in some of them, I have tried to look them up and couldn't find any of the figures. When I found Nefertiti, which I think I showed for, and Shaolin, and that Shaolin I think I've only ever seen for like £100 odd, and Nefertiti it's hundreds. So funny enough, I was going through Vinted and one of the figures turned up, obviously £15. So that's why I was like, there, don't know. I'm trying to be good with my money. I haven't had a really good month. I've spent quite a bit in the past few months. It's my own fault. Just trying to. I still had savings from it, but yeah, not as much as I'd hoped to. There's reasons for that. So I kind of I jumped in it. I thought, why not? I've never seen this figure before in the wild. So let's get it's come well packaged. It came in like called Relay. If you've ever used Vinted, this seems to be a new option they have. Let's just twist around. So apart from a few marks, this is Shaolin. So this is the female character from Captain Simeon and the Space Monkeys. Now, she obviously comes with some accessories that aren't there. I've never seen her figure with the accessories, only on pictures that have the box figure. This must have come out in Europe or somewhere. But as I said, when I initially saw it, it was way over 100. And I physically, I've been to toy shows, you know, I've been into toys for like 12 years probably now. I've been, no, probably 14 years. I've been kind of serious collecting as an adult. Been to the NEC dozens of times, been to loads of toy shops, never seen this in the wild at all. So when I saw it, I was like, I'm an R in it. And I was like, what am I? I'm in R for. I never see this. This is what I would class as a Grail. And my class as Grail is not necessarily about the price. It's just about how often you would come across it. So I bought it. Then I started looking on eBay and I found 3 listings. So one of these sold recently for 50 quid. And then there are 2 other sets that I'll throw up here that I think about 35 and 45 that have this figure in there. Now, unless you knew what you were looking for, you would kind of miss it. It's not an expensive toy line overall. But apart from those 3 recently, and maybe there's a batch of these figures that have been found, you don't see this figure come up. So I am still classing this as a Grail. I'm happy to have it as Primate Avengers in the sky, so I will hook her onto it so she will sit with Captain Simmon. Obviously, she does have a few marks on her face here because it's a toy that's been played with. But I'm still happy to have it. As I say, I've never physically seen one in person. I've never seen one in a store. I've only ever seen pictures online. I say all these listings that seem to have a few now, but outside of that, I've never seen this. As I say, it could be just the line's not really wanted. So this, even though it's rare, it's something that not many people are afterwards. Or there just isn't that many. But so happy to have found this and picked this up. It kind of completes the line as well. There is probably a really big gorilla version of the bad guy, and I need the Rufus, his brain. Those are 2 bits which are, again, the bits you don't come across. The big monkey's like 150 quid or something. Maybe if I saw one for 100, I'd buy it. But yeah, so Jackie Chan and some Grail. So are you a fan? Do you remember the Jackie Chan cartoon or Captain Simmons and the Space Monkeys? You ever seen this or ever seen it? If you're a toy collector watching this and you've seen this figure before, let me know. Did I actually do well? Under 20 quid? Say, let me know down in the comments below. I've been Chris from Cypher Signal Toys. Thank you for watching my video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and I'll definitely see you in the next one.